it out.
Oh, she passed away? Oh. All right.
Playboy.
Hi guys, today's video is going to be my biggest, styliest, is that even a word? YesStyle haul ever. The YesStyle team very kindly gave me $150 to spend on their site, and honestly the new stuff I've got completely transformed my wardrobe. I'll be reviewing 10 very trendy pieces plus a pair of socks. I've got warm and cozy items for the transitional weather if you're heading into autumn, and some tinier, tighter pieces if you're watching from the southern hemisphere and heading into summer like me. If you want to grab anything from YesStyle, you can use my code VIKINGS with 2 Ks like Vicky to get yourself a little discount, or you can click the links down below and it will take you straight to the items I've mentioned and the discount code will be applied. I'm so excited, I can't wait to show you guys all the cute stuff I've got. Let's get started. The first category is oversized tops, and this is not a checkered board or a racing flag. It's my new favorite top. I love the mock neck. Everything just seems a little more high fashion when you raise the neckline. The material is sort of in between a t-shirt and a sweatshirt. It's thicker than a normal tee but thinner than a crew neck, and it doesn't have the fleecy material on the inside. And it's also very well made. My mum always tells me if you buy a patterned piece, check out whether the flow of the pattern is continued, and if they try to align the pattern, that means the seamstress cares about the alignment, and I think this piece is actually very well aligned. I'm normally a medium on YesStyle, but I got this in extra large because I want that boxy fit that's on trend right now. If you want this to look slouchy, I would actually go up 2 sizes. This top also comes in neon green, but I decided to go for the black and white checkered version. I think it's more versatile and it would just go with anything in my wardrobe. I styled this top with my favorite bright orange cargo pants and my Air Jordan 7s, which makes me look like a hip-hop dancer, but you can also style this with a pair of bike shorts and some boots and it'll still look amazing. I rate this top 5 out of 5. Chasing that streetwear trend can be quite expensive, but for just over 30 New Zealand dollars, you can get yourself a quality top that makes you look like a cool Gen Z kid on TikTok. It's such an old person thing to say. The next top is this brown turtleneck sweatshirt. I love how this is like one top pretending to be 2 tops. The black knit turtleneck and the sleeves are actually sewn on. You get that layering look without having the bulkiness of wearing 2 tops. The fabric is very thick and very soft, and it's got that fleecy material on the inside, so it's super warm. And nope, the black knit layer does not cause any itchiness around my neck. I got this in extra large because I want that oversized look, and as you can see, it's slouchy, but I wouldn't say it's super big, so make sure you size up. Sometimes getting clothes from an Asian website with printed text could be a little bit risky because the grammar or the spelling might be a little bit dodgy, but I can totally live with the word interesting on my chest. This also comes in black with a blue underlayer, but I chose the khaki because warm and earthy palettes are super trendy right now, and I think it goes really well with my skin tone. I styled this top with a pair of comfy knit pants, some white feeler disruptors, and a tote bag, and this is honestly the perfect uni outfit if you're heading into cold weather. I give this top 5 out of 5. The quality is stunning and I love the cutting and the style. It's not something you can get from a Western streetwear retailer because it feels really Korean / Japanese. Wearing this makes me feel like a student from a K-drama. The next top I want to talk about is this grey collar sweatshirt. The fabric is super soft and super comfortable, but it is nowhere near as thick and fluffy as it looks on the website. It's actually quite a thin, fleecy material, and it requires quite a bit of ironing for it to not look like pajamas. It's got the word imitations on the chest area and the back, and I mean, it's a bit weird, but at least it's not misspelled. Don't be fooled by the sizing. It does not fit oversized. This is an extra large, but it fits like a medium. The collar is not very well made. It's a bit floppy and all over the place. I would strongly suggest ironing it before you wear it out because as you can see, I've already given it a press and it's still kind of flicks up, and I'm not a fan of this situation. I do love the color though. It also comes in white, but I'm glad I went for the gray because it's slightly dressier, and if I went for the white it just kind of looks like PJs because of the material. This top definitely needs a little elevating for it to look less like sleepwear, so I decided to style this with a pair of bike shorts and some neoprene platform boots. And if you chuck on a baguette bag, this kind of lifts the look and it's got the potential to be quite stylish. I rate this 3 out of 5. I'm a little disappointed with the quality and the sizing, and I feel like you need to do a little bit of styling for it to look okay to be worn outside of your house. But if you're just wearing it in your house and you're wearing it as your PJs, then this deserves a solid 5 out of 5. The next top I want to talk about is this Windows 95 tee. This print is actually pretty close to my heart because Gen Z kids right now are using these Windows 95 screenshots as their aesthetic Instagram templates. But this was actually my childhood. The fabric is super soft, it's made out of cotton, and it's got a little bit of stretch in it. It still holds its shape very well and it's very sturdy. This top is one size fits all, and even though it's not as oversized on me as it is on the model, it's still a true oversized fit. I would say it fits like a large to an extra large. I really appreciate the design details like the little slits on the sides, the uneven paneling that makes the back look slightly longer than the front, and also these little cuffed sleeves. It just makes the top look a bit more stylish. Now let's chat about the quality of the print. It's pretty plasticky, so I don't know how well it will hold up after a couple of washes. If you come closer, the palette is actually in Russian, and the phrase "see what" doesn't really make sense, but I reckon it's a great top to wear to meet new people because it's a great icebreaker. On the other hand, these @ symbols are actually printed in a better quality, so I reckon these will last longer. I don't really know how I'm gonna wash these parts separately though. I style this top with a pair of drop crotch pants and some white canvas shoes because I want to look like an art student from the 90s. I rate this 4.5 out of 5. I love the cutting, I love the design, and the fabric is awesome, but I deducted half a point because I have no idea how well this will last after a couple of washes. I'll give you guys an update in my next hairstyle video, and hopefully the print will still be there. DJ drop the beat. That was the sound my cat print t-shirt made. I love the design of the print. I think they've used the negative space really wisely and it just looks super duper cute. But the quality of this print, especially the blue seawater part, is very plasticky. It's quite hard and it feels like a plastic film being sewn over the top of the cotton fabric. I have no idea how I can iron this and how it will come out of the wash. It also came with this tag. The tag goes, please avoid any washing and partial washing is recommended if polluted. So I guess I'll be hand washing this, or I just won't wash it for 6 months or ever. Anyway, in terms of sizing, this is actually from the men's section of the YesStyle website, and I got this in large, and I love how it fits oversized and the length just covers up my bum. It does give that slouchy look that I like, and I also really like how the sleeves come all the way down to almost my elbow. It's super flattering and it hides all the, in Cantonese we call it bye-bye fat. The material is like a standard cotton tee. It doesn't have any stretch, but I love the quality because it's super breathable and super comfortable. I style this tee with a pair of bike shorts, some cute little socks, and my trusty Fila disruptors. I'm giving this 4 out of 5. Apart from the fact that you can't actually wash this top, it's actually a pretty cute statement tee. It's got a Harajuku / Korean vibe, and I think the design is really unique and it will be hard to find on a Western fashion website. I've got a special mention. Aren't these socks the cutest? They are my sweet socks. I love the length of these socks because they're just right. They don't come up too high that could potentially make your legs look a bit shorter than they are. The quality is outstanding. These socks are quite elastic and the fabric is super soft and super comfortable. They fit my size 6 feet perfectly, but they only come in one size, so if your feet are like size 10, I'm not too sure if they'll fit, but they definitely have enough stretch to go a bit bigger. I hate socks that slip down, but these won't because the elastic band up here is super sturdy and it's got enough give for it to not cut into your legs and give that ugly bulge. It's 2020 guys, and socks are no longer just a necessity. They're actually a great fashion accessory. What I love about these socks is that they come in so many cute little fruit designs, so you can take your pick, and they're great to complement your look and make your outfit a bit trendier. I rate these 5 out of 5. These are great to add to your shopping cart if you're a few dollars short from getting free shipping, and you won't regret these. Moving on to the next category, crop tops. The first one I want to talk about is this cute purple paneled crop top. This is like the amalgamation of the best elements of the 90s. We've got patchwork, we've got a little bit of tie-dye, we've got glitter, we've got reverse seam. It's got a lot going on in that tiny little space, but I think they all kind of work together quite nicely. The fabric has quite a bit of stretch, so I decided to go for a medium, and I think it fits really nicely. It's super fitted, but it's not tight around the armpits, so it's very comfortable. The length of this top is a proper crop top, so it just kind of ends above my belly button. There's about 2 to 3 inches of fabric under my bust. If you've got a bigger chest or if you want to have it less cropped, I would definitely upsize. I styled this top with a pair of jeans I picked up from another YesStyle haul, which I will link down below. I have been loving these jeans. They are so comfortable, so 90s, and so flattering. Finishing off this look with my favorite Jordan 6 with a rainbow sole, and this completely takes me back to the 90s. I'm seeing little Vicky, all she's missing is a Tamagotchi. This top is hands down 5 out of 5. I love this because it's comfortable and super flattering. For just under 20 New Zealand dollars, you can ride this 90s trend without breaking the bank, and you're not compromising on quality. The second top is this anime eye top. It's got a sad face, but I love it because these eyes are beautifully embroidered on, so they will last. Because of the strategic placement of these eyes, they kind of accentuate the tiny little curves I've got and make me look like I've actually got boobs, which I'm not complaining. The ribbed fabric is super stretchy, so I just went for a medium. It fits snug, but it's not uncomfortable, and it's slightly longer than the previous purple crop top. I love the mock neck because it makes the top a little bit dressier. I also really like the lettuce hemline because it makes the top cuter and girlier, and it's just a really nice touch. To accentuate my waistline, I styled this top with a pair of asymmetric jeans because they are super trendy right now. When you wear baggy pants, sometimes they make your legs look a little shorter, so I chucked on a pair of platform sneakers to help elongate my legs, and they're also very 90s, so I really like this look. I rate this top 5 out of 5. I love the quality and the fit. I don't know much about anime, but this top makes me feel like an e-girl, and I just feel very feminine and cute in it. Next up is this Yellow Planet cami. This top pretty much sums up the best bits of the Y2K aesthetics. I love the contrasting spaghetti straps. I also really like this bright, clashy color scheme of baby blue and yellow. And I love this rainbow planet up here. It kind of looks like the child of Saturn and Earth. All the elements combined makes this top very retro, but ironically, very trendy for 2020. At $12, I am so impressed with the quality. The fabric is very soft and it's ribbed, so it's got a lot of give. The embroidered planet patch is actually stitched on, not printed on, so it's very secure and it will last. And these straps, they're adjustable. I got this in large because I wanted a bit more coverage and I don't want this to look like a bra top. This is just right for me. The fabric has a nice stretch, so it's got enough give for people with a slightly bigger chest. I styled this top with these awesome baggy jeans, which I'll be reviewing in a minute, so don't go away. I'm wearing my Fila Disruptors for the 8th time and this bucket hat to complete the look. This outfit makes me feel like a backup dancer from a 90s music video. Even though I don't have the moves, I dig it a lot. It's an easy 5 out of 5. The quality is ridiculously good for $12, and the design is also super cute. It's one of those tops that makes you feel happy when you put it on. Moving on to bottoms. The first pair I want to talk about are these extremely baggy jeans. I've been seeing videos like this one on TikTok. People are literally ditching the skinny jeans, like tossing them out, and because I'm easily influenced, I was like, I need baggy pants now. First of all, you need to cut the buttonhole open because that's how it came, but it doesn't really matter because I love these jeans. These jeans are super high-waisted and the cutting is extremely baggy. The fabric is a very thick non-stretch denim and I love the color of the wash. It's a very retro medium wash without much fading, so it's got a very nice vintage feel about them. I got these in large. You might think they look baggy, but actually the waist is just right, and because there's no give in the denim fabric, I would definitely recommend sizing up. Details like the gathering up here makes your legs look a bit longer and the cutting a bit more streamlined. They pretty much created an optical illusion and made me look taller than I am. The zip is a little flimsy and it's not super smooth as you can see, but it doesn't really matter. You can just run a bit of candle wax on it to make it smoother. The length is also great for me. I'm 5'3" and I like how they are long enough to not show my ankles, but they will sit above my chunky sneakers without dragging on the ground. I rate these jeans 5 out of 5. I love the quality, and even though they're extra baggy, I reckon they're actually quite versatile. I can see a billion ways of styling them. If I just put on a white shirt and some simple heels, these can actually look pretty put together. The last thing on the list are these beige track pants. Streetwear brands like Yeezy are so big on that earthy, neutral palette, so I decided to pick up a pair in beige. I love this color. The subtle tone has a minimalistic vibe and it kind of elevates a streetwear piece to make it a bit more sophisticated. I got these in medium from the men's collection on YesStyle, and I'm glad I didn't size up because I don't want too much bunching above my shoes, and the length of a medium is perfect for me. The waistband is elastic. They've also got drawstrings, so these pants are completely adjustable, which means they are perfect for a long lunch. The fabric is super smooth and soft. It's got that fleecy material on the inside, so they are perfect for winter. There are a couple of pockets on the sides, and there's also a back pocket, which means you can wear them for a jog, but I'm probably gonna just wear them for fashion purposes. I styled these with a sporty bra top from Alexander Wang, and it looks amazing. If you want a bit more coverage, you can just chuck on a bomber jacket. I'm wearing my Air Max 97s, but any sneakers will look great with these. You can also push them up a little and show off your socks if you want that hype beast look. I'm giving these 5 out of 5. The quality is exceptional and I'm in love with this color. I reckon these pants are the perfect combination of style and comfort. That's it from me, guys. I hope you find this YesStyle haul useful and fun. If you've got any questions related to the fit, the shipping and the quality, just put them in the comment section down below and I got your back. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you will never miss my uploads. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out!